Everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Distinct Authors Talking Publishing. I'm your host, Patricia Bates. Now, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today is more of a vlog as opposed to anything else. I was looking over a bunch of my work that I have, books, etc., and looking through the my back library, both as Patricia Bates and as Elise Wiles. And one of the things that I really noticed was that I had gotten a little lax in my marketing and my promotion for my books. And so after some serious thought and some, really intense time of kind of considering where I wanted to go, what avenue, what my path was, I've decided that I'm going to start on a new journey. I'm actually going to revamp my marketing and my promotion and really focus on really bringing forward my back library on for both my author names, really showcasing all of the books that I have, and trying to really drive, well, not drive, maybe drive's not the right word, but guide readers to my books so that I can see an increase in sales and connect with some new readers, some new authors, that sort of thing as well. So in today's video, I'm simply going to be talking about my game plan, what I am going to be doing, and then I'm also going to be doing a second video which will be coming out shortly, that is just tips and tricks that I have uncovered on how to really relaunch your writing in to gain more traction within the marketplace. So like I said, I was looking at some of the old titles that I've got, and most of my earlier books, actually 90% of my books are actually through publishers. So things like redoing covers, redoing, going back and reworking and revising the book really aren't a viable option. So I had to think outside of the box and think of what I wanted to do to really reinforce and really motivate myself into putting those particular books back onto an active promotional and marketing stream. So one of the things that I've done is I actually sat down and I did up a list of all of my books, their genres, links, when they were released, etc. And I have sat down and I've got this list now, and what I did with that list, and I'll actually include a card, so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. And what I did is I've tried to figure out which ones would be really good to start off with a fresh look and a fresh marketing and promotion campaign, which is going to include things like book trailers, spotlighting the books, doing some videos with and podcasts with reads from the book, and so on and so forth, as well as more activity on my social media. And so this is it's a very big undertaking, and I'm really excited about it because I'm really excited to actually get these books back in front of readers, because some of them have been out for a decade, and so I really want to refresh and really reconnect with the readers of those particular books, and really showcase what they are and what they're about as well. So it really is, it's an undertaking, but I'm really excited to do it. So one of the books that I have actually really been trying to focus on relaunching, so to speak, is Master's Mistress, which was my first book. It's also one of my best sellers, and it's an ancient Irish Celtic Viking romance novel. And so I'm actually currently working on the video trailer, and if it comes up before this video does, I will have it in the description box below, but I may go back and just add it anyway, so that if you do want to see it, you can. And it's a unique ability to really focus on what I want to get done and what I want to say. And for me to do that, I really have to focus on finding out what my goals are for that particular novel. So it's not just simply throwing a plan together and then just launching it, because that's not going to work for me. I know that already. I've tried it. It doesn't work. It's not very successful. So for me to be able to really see some success and really see a new shoo 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 a new influx of readers and followers for some of these older titles, I really have to think outside the box and develop a marketing plan and a promotional plan and that sort of thing to really focus on not only guiding readers back to these particular books, but finding a way to get new reviews, to connect with other authors, other readers who are willing to leave reviews, and those sorts of things. So it is going to be a very big marketing project, but I'm really excited about it. And one of the things that I've been thinking about, because I do write under two different names, is actually doing a couple of podcasts where I'm actually going to do character interviews so that the listeners and my followers can actually hear some of the information and really kind of get to know some of these characters, because some of them are really, well, I love all of my characters, but some of them are really unique in the sense that they're they're not just what you would expect in that time period, especially with the historical ones. When it comes to Elise Wiles, I'm just currently waiting to hear back on rights back on two of my books, and then but I'm also working on another one that I'm hoping to get out there soon. And I'm not sure yet whether I want to go with a self-publishing or traditional publishing because it is a standalone, but we'll see when we get there. But it's going to be a measure of mixing the old books or the older the back library with the new releases in the marketing plan. And five of the things that I've really noticed that I really think are going to be beneficial is, having that organization, that list that says this is all of the books, this is the genres, this is, this is what you have, is huge. Knowing what my time frame is. So if I want to promote, say, Master's Mistress, I want to promote it so that it kind of falls within the next, it's really kind of brought forward within the next couple of weeks so that I can intermingle that with some of a new release, etc. Knowing what I want to do is big, and that's not just simply whether I'm looking at doing a video trailer, or I'm looking at this or I'm looking at that, but having a concrete plan of what I want to do across the board for my AuthorTube channel, for my podcasts, for my social media, all of those things. And then number two is trying to find or come up with a game plan to attract new readers who will leave reviews. Whether it's, do giveaways, I have to figure out what I want to do with that as well. And then the first one is actually sit down and commit to it. And this is going to be the biggest one, I think, because if I'm not really ready to commit to promoting these books, then it becomes a chore and I'm not going to engage as much as I possibly should, I think. And not looking at them as a back library, more as, okay, this is a book that I need to promote, this is what I want to build on my sales on this one, this is what I need to do. And that means, updating websites, that sort of thing. So I do hope that you will take some time and join me on this process and join me on this journey, because it is going to be a journey on how to safely navigate the marketing and promotion and figuring out how I'm going to promote 20 plus books within, a time frame that I've set myself, and really understanding the goals that I've had. And I'm very excited about it because I think I have really kind of come to an understanding of what I need to do, and really kind of had to sit back and figure out what my goals are as a whole, rather than simply just, um, you know, the book is written, its book is out, it'll do its own thing, and that's, not relying on myself to do any of the effort or put any, a lot of effort or a lot of time into the marketing, other than a few comments on social media or whatever. So it's developing this marketing and promotional plan for each individual book, plus all of them as a whole. And I'm actually in the process right now of working on a video where I'm actually going to be showcasing each of my books under each of my pen names, and really talking about what inspired me to write that book and that sort of thing. And the first one, of course, is going to start off with Master's Mistress under Patricia Bates, and then, of course, we'll move through the whole process and see where we go in that regard. So I hope you'll join me. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any episodes that are upcoming. Hit the little reminder bell, notification bell, so you'll be notified as soon as new content goes live. And we will talk to you very soon. Thank you so very much for taking the time out.